try that one again. So good morning Primary 6, Primary 7. Myself and Miss Stanage this morning are going to take you through how you are going to come into the building on your return to school. As you know, things will be slightly different, so we thought the best way to get all this information across to you is to do a video, and we have a script to take you through. Okay, let's go.
So, this is obviously the door that you guys are going to be coming in. Primary 5, this is new for you guys, so Primary 6 and 7 will come in this door. When you come in the morning, the door will actually be open from 8:45 for you guys, so if you can come in between 8:45 and 5 to 9, that would be amazing, and head up the stairs to class. The teachers won't be coming down the stairs to collect you, so it's a case of you guys being responsible coming up the stairs by yourself.
Okay, so normally the first thing that you would do when you arrive into the building is you would put your packed lunch on this trolley. When you return, that will not be the case, okay? Your packed lunch will remain with you in the classroom. So probably when you come back in August, this trolley won't be there. We've just not got around to moving it yet. Sorry. So just in case anyone has forgotten how to go up the stairs, we're going to demonstrate that safely, showing you 2 metre social distancing. Travelling on the left. So we're
on the left hand side, no touching the banisters. So up the stairs on the left hand side, sticking to the arrows.
Short pit stop here just to admire the lovely rainbow bunting that's been put up outside the classroom. Okay, so things will be slightly different if you need to go to the toilet at any point throughout the day when you return to school. What we'll do is we'll show you now just the new procedures for that.
Okay, so there is a red spot on the ground for the girls, and there is a green spot over here for the boys. So this is called the waiting spot. So there really should only be one person on the waiting spot whilst they're waiting for the other person that's in the toilet to come out. So one person in the toilet at a time. Once they've left the toilet and they've come into the corridor, you can then go into the toilet, still following the one-way system. So you're sticking to the left-hand side and then cutting into the toilet.
And welcome to your new home for the year. As you can see, I'm sticking with the rainbow theme. We've got these really cool fairy lights outside, and they're also inside. So let's go in and have a look at what school and what the classroom is going to look like for you on your return. Okay, so here we go. As you will notice, guys, the classroom looks very, very different as to what you're used to. At present, we've got 13 tables in the classroom, which means we can allow for 13 children in here at a time. The tables are all spaced out with 2 metre social distancing, and because we just want to make sure that we're keeping you safe at all times. So on arrival to the classroom, the first thing that I'm going to ask you to do is sanitize your hands, okay? So actually, as you can see over here, we've got a kind of cleaning station. I've got 2 boxes for the kids, for you guys, and then this one in the middle is for me. Huge emphasis on hygiene when we come back, but you'll be used to doing that anyway because it's just became such a huge part of everything that we do. So as you see, there's actually 2 separate boxes with 2 different islands of Scotland. When you come into school on your return, although you'll be coming back in smaller groups than the actual class size, so you're being split in half essentially, for you're either in a Monday, Tuesday or a Thursday, Friday. Within that Monday, Tuesday group or Thursday, Friday group, that group will also be split into a smaller section. Okay, so there will be around 6 of you that will be assigned to this cleaning caddy, and there'll be around 6 or 7 of you assigned to this cleaning caddy. Okay, the reason for that is that to expect you to socially distance at all times is going to be exceptionally difficult. Therefore, we're almost forming like little families within the classroom. Okay, you'll know that at home with your own family, you can share resources. You almost like build like a little bubble with them. Essentially, that's what we're going to be doing in school, just to try and make things a little bit easier as well. So, if at any point you need to sanitize your hands, wash your hands, blow your nose, or give your surface a quick wipe down, then whatever team you're allocated to, this is where you'll come to get the stuff that you need. Next thing, you will notice that on the carpet there are green markings at the legs of the tables. The reason for that is to ensure the social distancing, okay? So the legs of the table need to be on those little green spots. If your table moves at any point throughout the day, bring it back just to make sure that we're all keeping ourselves safe. Okay, so obviously within the classroom, I will also need an area to be, like you'll have your desk, and this is going to be my area, okay? So I've taped it off. That includes the computer, C-Touch, and obviously the teaching desk, okay? To be honest, I'm up on my feet most of the day, so don't really tend to be around this area much, but it just means that that's a safe space for me to have all my stuff, making sure that I'm keeping a 2 metre distance from you guys. Another thing that's going to be slightly different to other times that you've returned to school after summer, normally a big emphasis would be, I know that you guys love getting your most up-to-date school bags and your most up-to-date pencil cases filled with all these kind of amazing things. You know that we're trying to limit any contamination, so there should be very little travelling into school and then leaving school. So when you come in the morning, as you can see, I've given you all a tray, okay? So when you come in the morning, Tyler, I'm going to just use you as an example. So Tyler would come in, take his tray. As you will see, Tyler's tray has a pencil case, so each of you are getting a pencil case. Tyler would then travel to his desk, sit his tray down, and then that's him ready to go for the day. Obviously, as the weeks, days, whatever goes on, this will have your jotters and things in it. At the moment, because we're not got you back yet, it's very, very empty. As soon as your tray is on your desk, then you are pretty much set to go. As we said downstairs, you'll be coming in from 8:45, okay? Teaching probably won't start until about 5 minutes to 9. So when you come in, if you're in here for 8:45, you sanitise your hands, you collect your tray, you sit down at your table, and on this board, or this board will be your starter activity, which, as you know, will probably be a number talks or a spelling activity. So that's pretty much how the morning is going to look for you guys coming. Another thing to note, with them over in this area of the classroom, if the phone rings, just to prevent any cross-contamination, for the time being it will just be me that is allowed to answer the phone, okay? You'll probably find that quite difficult in the beginning, but again, this is just another measure that we're putting in place just to make sure that you're safe.
So I know that a lot of you will be wondering what kind of things that we're going to be covering when you return to school. In terms, although there's a lot of extra measures in place for hygiene and all the social distancing, the actual learning that's taking place in the classroom will be very, very similar to what you know, and I think that's probably really important if you're feeling a wee bit anxious about returning, is that the things that are happening in class are going to be very, very similar to what you had in previous years. In terms of what's going to happen if you're the days that you're not at school, so for example, if you're a Monday, Tuesday, group 1, then obviously on a Monday and Tuesday you'll be in the classroom. You would then be expected on a Wednesday, Thursday and Friday to be completing home learning, okay? The complete opposite of that, if you are a Thursday, Friday group 2, then you would be expected to do your home learning on a Monday, Tuesday. Thinking is that on a Monday I will post all the home learning tasks. The home learning tasks will reflect exactly what is going on in the classroom, okay? So it's so important that you keep up to date with the home learning. Now, I know that Google Classroom has probably been quite tricky for some of you, but this is really important because if you're not covering the work at home, that can be really tricky by the time you get back into the classroom. I know that with your home learning, your Google Classroom, you've been submitting all your work onto Seesaw. That will continue. That will continue to be our assessment tool. Now, something that I really need you to understand is that obviously on a Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, I will be in the classroom. So if you are at home on a Monday and Tuesday and you're working from home and you're submitting on Seesaw, then I might not get back to you quite as quickly as I would have had I been working from home like I have been the last couple of weeks. But I will get back to you at some point, especially if there's any kind of major issues or anything that you're struggling with. I will always be on hand. It just might not be as quick as I would maybe like to. So I think I've covered quite a lot. I know that there'll be questions still to come in and I am more than happy to answer them. Things are going to be really exciting. P7, it's an amazing year and I am so excited to be working with you for your final year of primary school. You will be amazed at how quickly this year goes because there is so much to cram in. I am really, really excited about it all. I'm really looking forward to getting some sort of normality back when it comes to school. And the way things are going, it's looking really, really good that we'll be back to normality maybe quicker than we'd first kind of hoped or first thought. So if there's any questions about any of the videos, then please just leave a comment underneath and I will get back to you. As you know, as you can see, I'm in school, so I'll get back to you at some point throughout the day, okay? Hope you've enjoyed the videos, especially the funny parts from myself and Miss Stanage. And yeah, have a lovely day. Enjoy your final 3 days of primary 6.